more Assassin's Creed stuff, but this time we're marching into a new, unknown territory. Because this is the Assassin's Creed game I've never played before. Well, that's a lie. As I've stated in the previous Assassin's Creed videos, I've played like the first little bit of it. But other than that, I haven't really done much. Well, apparently I've just automatically completed the game without having done anything. Okay, let's see what different rewards and stuff we got.
Stay my blade from the flesh of the innocent. Hide in plain sight. Never compromise the Assassin Brotherhood. These are the tenets of the Creed, the principles I used to live by. I was a young man then. The 7 Years' War was about to begin. I could not have imagined what the future had in store for me, nor the cost I would choose to bear. My name is Shay Patrick Cormac. This is my story.
Wow, that was... I gotta be honest, that was such a fucking generic, like, cookie-cutter fucking introduction. Like, this, my name is Shay Patrick Cormac, and this is my story. Like, really, bruh? Really? There you are. Now I don't need subtitle background. Come on, Shay. Really, Shay? Really? Really? No, we're redoing that. Dumb fuck. Not even fucking 5 minutes into the, not even a minute into actual playable game time, and he's already fucking annoying me. Yeah, he just moved through all these trees, and now I'm running right back through them.
Well, you won't lack for firewood at least.
Admit it, I nearly had you.
Nearly counts for nothing, Shay. And besides, no. That was just luck.
I make my own luck, Liam.
Ah, you've been saying that for years, but you're precious little to show for it. Or have you been spending it all getting out of trouble?
Well, you know, trouble just follows me around.
Oh.
Let's head back.
Alright.
Come on.
Yeah,
Captain Deliver and his crew must have run into some trouble. Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no good?
I
still don't understand why you...
you dumb fuck. No, get out of there. I'm not swimming her all the way around. I'd rather just sit through a loading screen.
Come on. Captain Deliver Andre and his crew must have run into some...
Hang on. Jeez.
Who knew meeting with smugglers would lead to no
Coworkers
good?
from work were texting our group chat.
I still don't understand why you can't tell me what we're doing here.
Yeah, oh, and I might as well have just fucking
I thought we were friends,
swim
Liam.
around, because I jumped back down here anyways. Oh, we're back to using pounds.
Am I going too fast for you?
I'm just keeping an eye on you, in case you fall down and hurt yourself.
What's that over there?
A good day's hunting.
Huh. Clock helps discover the location of a lost Viking treasure.
A good catch.
Alright, those are like the treasure hunt maps that you get in Black Flag.
Hurry. We best not keep Chevalier waiting.
Sans sécurité. Where the hell were you two?
We're out hunting. What happened here?
My men were attacked by some English sea dogs.
Why, Captain Joseph. Couldn't you fight them all off by yourself like you're always saying?
It is Capitaine Louis-Joseph Gauthier, Chevalier de la Vérendrye. And you are dreaming if you think any training could make you into a proper assassin. Do you even know what that means? It means being responsible for an ancient and proud tradition. It means obeying your mentor without question. How else will we ensure freedom for the human race?
Them's pretty words, Chevalier. But I don't feel too free at the moment.
Well then, feel educated! Viens, viens! I will teach you some manners, boy. Viens, viens!
Gentlemen, stop! We got a common enemy, and I reckon he's close.
The Royal Navy attack my vessel and force my men to flee. We are stranded, and what is worse, the smugglers we were supposed to meet have been taken prisoner.
Shay and I'll free those smugglers. You, treat your wounded. Take these. You'll need them. Tread with care, Shay. The Royal Navy will be ready for us. Remember your training.
Kill all
Ready to
British
teach you a lesson?
guards.
They don't stand a chance.
Where are your mates now, you bilge rat? Talk before I bash out your brains! We will find them and let them bury what
Fly out, lads! Their pals are still out there somewhere!
There he goes again.
Thank you.
Now I want to get his meter up enough that he... There we go. Wanted to get it up enough where he wanted to come investigate. Looks like my buddy has already been over on this side.
Many thanks. I thought I'd be hanged.
was saving those fellas for you.
Very thoughtful.
Maybe you were not completely useless, Shay.
Speaking of useless, those blockheads won't be needing this vessel anymore.
This pile of mail. You want her, Shay? She is yours. Now bring me back to my ship.
This guy's being a bit of an asshole, ain't he?
You heard, Chevalier? This vessel is yours, Shay. Go on. Take the wheel. Some of the men you rescued agreed to join us. They should prove a good crew.
I'm not so certain about their captain, but next to me, you're the most experienced sailor in the Brotherhood, Shay. Besides, we could use another vessel. Even this pitiful one.
She's mine, ain't she? My own ship.
Your own pile of garbage, yes?
Ah, with a lick of paint and a few new cannons. She'll look as fine as anything on a 7-6.
Yeah, I know how to shoot, thank you.
Shall we begin, Captain?
Indeed, mate. She's a mess, but she's still afloat. And her name's the Morgan.
Morgan? That silly fairy queen who ruined Merlin, the wise? Oh, she's perfect for you, Shay.
Morgan's an old goddess, the queen of war and darkness. She harvests the souls of fallen warriors. Perfect
A
indeed.
ship! Sister, Shen, they will sink her!
Let's put the Morgan to the test, Captain.
Ready for battle, men.
On your mark, Captain! Don't let her ram us!
Fire!
Get a move on! Stop them, boy!
Fire! Fire!
They've got help incoming, Captain!
They're tearing her to pieces! Do something!
Almost ready, sir!
My ship!
He's breaking up! Taking a hit, Captain!
Fire!
It seems this vessel is battle ready after all. I will return to what is left of the Gertrude. It's a long way home. We have repairs to do.
Sing hearty, lads. Chevalier is pleased with us.
Way, roll and go.
What course would you have me set, Shay?
Time to report back to the mentor. Wouldn't you agree?
Wise words, Captain. Wise words.
What the hell did you do? It's some kind of dormant virus? Shit! Hang on, I'm getting you out of there.
Please proceed calmly to the nearest exit. We repeat, please remain calm. Do not panic.
Sorry for the rough exit. Earpiece working, check. You were just an Animus. Animus, yes? You were using it to access a genetic memory file in Helix labeled Shay Cormac? You worked for Abstergo Entertainment, remember? Any of this ringing a bell? Your session triggered something bad, and it's affecting the whole building. We need to find your boss. You haven't forgotten your boss, have you? Melanie LeMay, zipper, chipper, overachiever? Here, take your communicator, check it if you get lost. Now let's get out of here.
Shouldn't she be
Follow
in her
me.
office?
Double time. This chaos is absolutely your fault, in case you're wondering.
Come on, everyone. Just like we practiced in our safety drills. Everything is gonna be okay, guys. Stay positive.
My God, I hate this chick.
What the hell is happening?
A file labeled Shay Cormac was booby-trapped with some kind of virus.
Your job is to prevent things like this.
We need to contain these genetic memories, then we can destroy them.
No. Isolate them. I want to study these memories.
But...
With respect, Miss LeMay, this is not a request.
You heard the man.
Fine.
I need to borrow your numbskull. That okay with you, Ms. LeMay?
Hey there, this might seem a bit weird, but you're gonna work for contractors we hired to, you know, upgrade our security. Mr. Otto Berg and Ms. Violet DaCosta.
Call me Violet.
I have to go check on our people and prepare a statement for the press. Do whatever they tell you to do, okay? Go team!
I remember Violet being, like, more evil than what she's appearing to be.
Technically, you're not responsible for this, but you're the one who let the virus out, so I think it's only fair you help me clean it up. Mr. Berg wants us to relive Shay's genetic memories. To do that, we need to access them from Helix. But the Helix is down. We'll have to reboot the main servers in the basement. Man, whoever designed this virus is a genius. Not only does it restrict our access to the cloud, it's adapted to fuck up the other operating systems that regulate building functions. Melanie? The elevators are out of commission. Are we stuck on this floor?
Damn, yes. I'll get a repair crew on site ASAP.
There's a working area server on this floor. I guess it'll have to do for now.
Agent
Great.
DaCosta, I want regular updates on your progress with Shay's genetic memories.
Why? He's just a nobody as far as I can tell.
If Shay Cormac is who I suspect he is, then this temporary setback may provide us with an unexpected reward. Proceed to the server room on this floor.
That doesn't look like a server. Oh, you're gonna make me do the work? Alright, yeah, just sit there on your phone. Lazy bitch.
Do you see a flashing white...
Yeah, I know how
Once
it
you
works.
restore the server, I'll connect your Animus workstation back to Helix. In theory,
this
if you align
is
the
new.
beams to segments of the core, it should solve the problem. But here's where it gets tricky.
Okay,
You
now I
have to
remember
move the
this now.
circles in such a way that each segment is powered by a beam. The keyword here is each. One beam and one beam only per core segment, okay? Once everything is lit up properly, the system will reboot. Got it? Give it a shot.
Alright, yeah, can I do this now? No, I wanted to... There we go.
Good job. This core wasn't too complex. But rebooting the advanced hardware in the rest of the building will require more work.
The assassins would have you believe that Al-Mualim was a great mentor who became corrupted with greed, and that he schemed with the Templars to acquire an apple of Eden. I see instead a shrewd and cunning leader, a man who used his best assassin, Altair ibn Lahad, to eliminate his conspirators in order to keep the apple for himself, so that he could use it to enforce world peace. While it must be stated unequivocally that Al-Mualim was not a Templar, it is interesting to me that his vision of peace was more in line with Templar philosophy than assassin. In the past, both sides had the same goal, that of peace. Our only difference was how we chose to achieve it. Had Al-Mualim not been killed by Altair and allowed to carry out his plan, perhaps we would not be fighting now. It was only after Altair reformed the Brotherhood with its new ideals of free will that the conflict truly escalated and spread across the planet. For if the so-called wise man of the mountain can see things from our point of view, surely the same can be said for other assassins.
Okay. So, I'm not sure you're supposed to see that. You should just get back to your Animus. With the servers back
Heck?
online, you could, in theory, restore your co-workers' workstations if you know, feel like being helpful. And you could, in theory, find some more digital goodies if you know, feel like being sneaky. Hey, one of your co-workers dropped his communicator by the elevator. If you see any tech lying around like that, grab them. There might be a clue as to who did this.
Now that you have unlocked Shay Cormac's memories, we stand on the brink of a grand discovery. I know you must have questions about your new assignment. or about me. For now, all I will say is that Shay's story contains the answers. Shay will lead you to a greater understanding.
Following the Great Purge of 2000, William Miles became the de facto leader of the Assassins. A cunning and ruthless strategist, he trained several agents who infiltrated Abstergo, including Clay Kazmarek and Lucy Stillman. In late 2012, I captured William Miles in Cairo and delivered him to Warren Vidic in Rome. Miles' son, Desmond, attacked Abstergo, killed Vidic and Master Templar Daniel Cross. He fled to a First Civilization temple in New York. On December 21st, Desmond Miles was killed inside the precursor structure. The grieving William Miles went underground and left the Brotherhood in the hands of Gavin Banks. Banks led a small team across the globe, attempting to rebuild assassin cells. We have confirmed sightings in Kyoto, Moscow, and Paris. Miles resurfaced in late 2013, and we have confirmed his involvement in the infiltration of Abstergo Entertainment Montreal by the assassins Sean Hastings and Rebecca Crane. Both Miles and Banks remain at large. Agent DaCosta has tasked the Akashic satellite Plexus to sweep the planet for traces of assassin activities. We have yet to locate them.
Yeah, and I doubt you will. Am I not allowed to repair that one? I could in Black Flag. Oh, hey. This bitch ain't there anymore. I have to oh wait, hang on. Robert Fraser. I don't know, that's Assassin's Creed Unity.
Nice find. If it was me, I'd snoop to see if there's any juicy stuff on it. But I might be a terrible person.
Might. Yeah, I also remember my Animus in the last game being on that side of the floor. Like, if I'm not mistaken. Was it this one? I think that was my Animus, yeah. Well, that's definitely Kenway. Is that supposed to be Aveline de Grand... What's her name? Grandpre? Grandpre? I think it's Grandpre. Grandpre. Something like that. Who's that right there? Oh, that looks like, the slaver guy. Princip? No, that's, started with a P, I remember that. Why is my shit all messed up? Okay, this makes me... This annoys me. That says Splinter Cell Blacklist on it, but that is the cover art for Conviction. That's mildly annoying. That Ubisoft did that when they create those games. What else do we have over here? No, who we got over here? Jack Rackham. Yeah, I think that's supposed to be Grand Prix again. That looks like Adewale. Rising Phoenix. Hey, why is Edward on the floor? And what's that's just a bottle. All right, well, let's get back to the Shay. It's bad that all I could think of was Steve Urkel. Can I do that?
It has been a long time.
Achilles.
Adewale, how go things in the West Indies?
Very poorly, I'm afraid.
Your countenance tells me we should discuss this. Come.
That's Adewale.
Who's our visitor?
That's Adewale. He was a slave who freed himself. And hundreds of his brothers in the West Indies. That man's a living incarnation of the Creed.
See?
You join me for some practice?
Soon. I've got other business first.
Tell me what happened, friend.
It was terrible, Achilles. The ground shook, and the ocean waves crashed over Port-au-Prince.
How many were lost?
Thousands. No family was left untouched.
I hate to bring up practical matters at a time like this. But did Macandal's man complete his task before the earthquake hit?
I cannot know. Vonredi has not been found. He was a strong Maroon, one of Macandal's best students.
Such a shame. So we cannot know if he found the site.
Indeed. But if there was a temple under the waves, I doubt it is still standing.
And the artifacts that showed the way?
Stolen. The Templars broke in during the chaos. They seized the manuscript and precursor box. That gave chase on the sea, but lost their trail when they reached New York.
We must consider what to do next.
Oh. Sounds like, Templars are giving them problems. Yeah, I really hope that I don't... I know Shay becomes a Templar hunter. I really hope that Shay is the one that kills him.
Seen him yet?
I hear Mistress Hope was looking for you.
I really hope I'm not the one that has to kill Adewale.
You are late.
Oh, what did I miss?
Only the first hour of training.
We're always training, Kisagawase.
And will continue to do so.
Do not waste your words. Shay abhors improvement as much as cats abhor leashes.
Hey.
A pity. The boy has so much potential. But so little discipline.
All right. All right. What would you have me do?
Well played.
So, what's the challenge today?
Shooting straight and true. Here, you can use these.
These are yours.
Well, I want you to have half a chance of succeeding. Go on. Shoot these targets.
Oh.
You can take your time, but not too much. We've more work.
Wait, what's up? Hold up. Wow. Wow, that's a...
Reload. Anyone can hit targets standing still. Let's see how you do on the run. Come on, hurry up. Come on, hurry up.
Oh. Barely
Well
didn't
done,
make it.
Shay. Keep it up. You're doing all right, Shay. Don't let the others vex you. They mean well, though they'll never show it.
It's about time you showed up.
Far be it from me to keep a lady waiting.
I'm no lady here. And don't you forget it. I'm your teacher. And you're better.
Well, some of that is true at least. What would we be doing?
Exploring a myriad ways to end a life. You two! Make yourselves useful and watch Shay. Can you kill without being noticed? You certainly know how to handle yourself. Huh, the classic haystack. Hide in it, and surprise your target when he gets close. Top form, Shay.
That... Was there a person in that haystack?
Attack
Or is
from
it-
around a corner, and your target will never know what hit him. Nicely done. I am surprised. Nicely done. I am surprised. You did better than I expected. Have your skills actually grown, Shay? Do not get a swelled head over it.
Let's go see what Sego Wasi wants me to do.
Shay, follow me. It's time you learn to survive in the frontier.
I think I've been managing well enough so far.
Perhaps. But there is more I can teach you. It is time for the hunt. Use all your senses together to find prey. Killing should not be meaningless. We must use what nature gives us. Good. Now to use what you have taken from nature.
can keep your pistols close. Achilles has one more thing to show you. Fair.
Really? Probably gonna be around the back of the house where we was talking with Adewale.
Shay, I hear you've become quite the marksman.
Generous gift. Thank you, Mentor.
My ship awaits, Achilles. The people of Haiti will make good use of your supplies. I trust you will retrieve what has been lost.
Lost?
The Templars stole 2 precious artifacts. A manuscript of ancient wisdom and a box that allows one to understand its language.
I have tracked the Templar as far as this coast, but I fear the rest is up to you, my friend.
Farewell, Adewale. Whoever controls the artifacts can access precursor sites of power. We must recover them, or none are safe.
Alright. Now this is, I haven't played anything past this. So everything from this point on is completely new. Yeah, I'm not gonna swim.
Yeah.
Where to? Wherever Templar affairs lead us.
Liam, it's not like you to set out without a plan.
Plan or no plan. We choose our own battlefield. And hey, we know most of these when we're at sea.
Right you are. Let's set sail. Top gallants royal!
Loose sail!
We only have one lead, Shay. Let's hope it brings us closer to the artifacts.
Sir Achilles tasked you with this mission?
No. He tasked me to task you. Need to find what was stolen from Mackandal, Shay. You have to recover the precursor box of manuscript. This is your mission.
And what's yours?
Watch your arse.
Achilles doesn't really trust me, does he?
Give it time, Shay. Do this for him. For us. And you'll do much more than earn his trust.
Liam, do you know what Achilles writes about? I see him in his office all the time, bent over his papers.
He keeps records and accounts. Studies what little is known about the Pieces of Eden. And of course, he corresponds with assassins on other continents.
Of course. Liam, you could be a right horse's arse when it comes to assuming everyone knows the same as you.
I cannot help if Achilles wants me to be familiar with our counterparts in Europe and elsewhere.
Said like his favorite son.
Connor's his favorite and only son.
Then Achilles is heir. Connor may inherit the house, but you'll be mentor.
We'll see.
Whatever you say, Prince Regent of the Assassins.
You call me that again. I'll throw you in the ocean.
Oh, wait. I know that, you know, obviously Achilles doesn't die because he trains Connor. Later in the years. But is Shay maybe the one that kills Connor? Like the original Connor Davenport?
Trim us off the wind.
Tinker, sailor, soldier, spy.
Trust me, you will sell those lobster by the ton in France. Ah, the cabbage farmers return. About time. We have a lead on that curious manuscript.
I'd be surprised if you can read it.
No one can read it, imbecile. This is why the Templar are taking so long with it. But one of our allies has caught a glimpse of their work.
A pirate?
A spy who worked with the pirate. We set sail for Anticosti. That should prove a good test for this floating cesspit you call a ship.
How trustworthy are the pirates?
I consider them brothers, Shay. When the time comes, they will lend aid and help us fight the Templars. If only the roast beef would realize the Templars were pulling their strings.
Are the Templars truly in control in the colonies?
Not quite, but their influence reaches far and wide.
And what about the spy we're meeting?
You need not worry about Le Chasseur. He is loyal to the Brotherhood. As it happens, he also has friends in both the French and English fleets. And he knows more about what goes on in these parts than you can ever hope to learn.
So, Liam, what could you tell me about Adewale? You obviously admire the man.
Aye. I had the honor of working with him once. I've never known anyone who'd done so much for our cause. But it's much more.
There, Captain. An English vessel. And she looks to be in trouble.
That's fine indeed. Perhaps we should aid her journey to the bottom of the sea.
Now let's not be too hasty. She's full of crown cargo. Take a look through your spyglass and see for yourself.
Right. I say this is a good day to lighten King George's pockets.
Be careful. A few shots should be enough to cripple her. Too much damage and she'll go down with all souls. And all spoils.
We can board and loot her before the crew knows what hit them.
Freeze off the wind! Fire!
Get a move on.
On your mark! Ready! Fire! Taking a hit! Brace for impact! Fire! Reloading! Ready here! Loose all! Let's move! Stunsails out! Fasten yourselves!
Shot to stop her escape!
Brace yourselves! Fire!
Captain, hold your fire! Don't want to sink her. Now's the time, let's board her! Show them what's for, Captain!
Come on, men! Spoils are ours! For the more again!
sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. We should strengthen the Morgan before going any further. There's a harbour master stationed nearby. Spend our new wealth on improvements.
I didn't realize there was a brotherhood in Haiti.
Yes. Francois McCandle is their mentor. He gathers many of his assassins from the Maroons.
Those are escaped slaves and their children, right?
They are. A shame, though. They escaped terrible conditions only to be killed in that earthquake.
But Haiti's a French colony now.
Small fishing village.
Is this the place? I see nothing but fishermen and their gear.
Aye. Per se and fishing go hand in hand. But it will serve our purposes well enough. The French fish these waters first, but King George is laying claim to more every year. The locals are caught in the middle.
You're on course for a collision, sir!
You'd better borrow some coin. Bartering with an empty purse won't get you very far.
What do you be needing today, then? My thanks for your trust, Captain.
Let's go ahead and sail to the fort on Anticosti. Really, Shay?
We should resume course to Anticosti, Captain.
Indeed. The chasseur is waiting for us.
The sea between here and Anticosti is rough, Captain. Morrigan seems sturdy enough for the challenge.
Ships ahoy!
More fishermen from Persay.
Enemy ships!
They're sinking the fishing boats.
You must believe those fishermen strayed into their waters.
Scoundrels must pay!
And would you look at that? Standing right in our way to Anticosti. What say you? You sink every last one of them?
For once, I find myself agreeing with you, Shay.
Stranger things have happened.
Let us go on.
Not too far from Anticosti Island now.
Will your friend the spy be waiting for us?
Yes. I hope the chasseur has more information about the manuscript.
Maybe he'll have the whole thing figured out for us.
And maybe I'm Emperor of Rome.
Ave Caesar! Salt air, open skies. A man out on the ocean is as free as a man can be. What do you say, Liam?
We're out here for a reason, Shay. Mind your duty.
Well, what's the point of freedom if you cannot breathe deep and enjoy it?
Tar. I won't feel liberated until we pry them off.
Seems to me we should just talk to them like men instead of skulking around.
There it is. Anticosti. The chasseur should be there. And with any luck, he will know where to find that manuscript.
Reef the topsails and gallants!
Trim off the wind! Can't be far now, Captain.
Get them aloft! Douse
Dock the
all
ship here, Captain. We've arrived at Anticosti Island.
Captain's at the helm! Loose and catch the wind! Clew up! Clew up!
Go on ahead, Shay. We will meet you at the fort.
Place is in shambles.
The rum here is terrible. Let me see. That's not rum. It's eau de vie. What the devil is that? Whiskey. Well, the whiskey here is terrible.
So, how goes the search then? Take a look at this. I borrowed these plans from a Royal Navy ship of the line. They are like nothing I have ever seen.
Good. We could use some more powerful weapons. Le Chasseur, allow me to present our associate, Shay Cormac.
Gentlemen, I have news. On this same ship, I spied the manuscript you seek. It was written in an exotic language I did not recognize and was full of drawings, plants, and animals out of an opium dream.
Were there no charts, no maps?
No. There may have been some kind of code, but neither I nor the roast beefs could ken it.
Where's the manuscript now?
The man who brought it said a man named Washington sent him.
I know that name. He's an important Templar, isn't he?
He is. Lawrence Washington has great ambitions that Templars have helped fulfill. Shay, let's return and find him. You, sir, have our thanks.
Oh. Oh, wait, hang on. Oh. So that Washington that they were just talking about, he is the older half-brother of our very first POTUS, George Washington.
This is more like it.
Where am I supposed to be going? Oh. Yeah, let's go ahead and fast travel.
Loose and trim too. Crowd on every inch of sail.
Close down! On your seats!
River Valley.
Get the mainsails into the wind!
Stunsails! Let's catch this squall!
Shipwreck's cargo here,
Over
sir!
there, Captain. The fishing settlement of Greystone. The French took over after it was ransacked by bandits. Two assassin allies have their home in Blue Bend.
One evening
Heads.
in July, I met a maid. You're on course for a collision, sir!
The Harold Shay. We're breaking.
Douse the royals and tops!
The fuck? There was nothing there. It's like, you're on course for a collision, sir. But I'm like, oh, fuck it. I can skim by that dock. And then I hit nothing. I hit the open water.
Trim the yards off the wind!
Oh, some fucking bullshit.
All down! All down!
Templars desire to understand the nature of these artifacts. Their spies have called upon many doctors and other learned people in New York.
They have also approached many tribes with questions.
Yeah, they've been showing that manuscript far and wide. No one can read the strange writing or understand the images. We do have a name, though.
We learned that Lawrence Washington sent out the manuscript.
Lawrence Washington. Businessman, Virginian politician, and high-ranking Templar.
Oh, yes. I recently heard he was back from the West Indies. One of my men saw his major domo pick up a strange package.
Then that package will be delivered to him promptly. Shay, figure out what it is and find Washington. And when you do, learn all you can.
I'll prepare the Morrigan.
Now, my question is, Liam seems to be my quartermaster at the moment. Like, you know, if we were to compare this to Black Flag, Shay is Edward while Liam is Adewale. You know, he's your right-hand guy. We know that Shay becomes a Templar. He's an assassin hunter. So, does Liam defect with Shay? Or does Shay have to kill his one-time good buddy friend here?
How's the helm?
Well, if we've any luck, that ship will lead us right to him.
I make my own luck, Liam.
Have to kill him.
And Washington is running out of his. Aye. There she is. All right, man. Time to be quiet.
Lawrence Washington is a powerful businessman, slave owner, and a leading Templar. We lost track of him about a year ago. I recently learned he was in Barbados, but I haven't been able to confirm that.
Now you think he had something to do with the theft of the artifacts, don't you?
Reef the main!
I wouldn't put it past him. Haiti's a short voyage from Barbados, and his return to the colony certainly coincides with the arrival of the artifacts.
We cannot let the Templars get control of these colonies. Whatever happens, Lawrence Washington must not survive.
I'll make sure he doesn't.
Some sort of cargo there, sir.
We're clear, Captain.
After us, sir! It's a gunboat! British vessels! They seem to be on their own, sir.
Blockade, Captain!
This won't do. Shay, you must follow that ship on land.
I'll do that. Bring the Morrigan around another way.
Aye, Captain. Track that package and find Washington.
Ease off the wind. Haul it all sail.
And remember what I said, Shay.
Yes.
Washington must die.
Yep. Okay, so that does coincide. No, I didn't want you to go up, you dumb fuck. Stop going up! Lawrence Washington does in fact die in 1752. Reduce distance to target. I'm fucking running, bitch. Damn it, Shay.
Aye.
How long do you reckon the English... Perhaps we should move further west.
Okay, why would you get in the freezing cold water?
Hold that. Stop, you! Up. You come back here! Stop! I think not. Get back here now! Where do you think you're going? Get back here, you deaf idiot!
I ain't deaf, I just don't listen to you.
This is unacceptable!
Mount Vernon. Wouldn't happen to be in Virginia, would I? Fort Lacroix. Greystone. Yeah, that's Two Bends. Ash Creek, Red Bank. I'm just trying to... North America. Fort Blanc. I mean, look, I mean, it could be. That could be the Potomac that that I was just looking at there.
I saw what you did. He's trying to give us the slip! Faster, lads! We're losing ground!
Was there an optional? Nope, there's no optional objective. Just loot the package.
up.
Hey, come back! Are you serious? Guards, the bastard's running. Guards, the bastard's running. Hey, come back! Are you serious? Come back here and face us like a man. Give over. I didn't see him.
Goodbye.
You be a killer?
Oh, what's this?
A rifle.
You there! Stay! Where you are?
How can that be? It makes no sound. Thanks for the present, Master Washington.
A silenced gun? Oh, okay, so this is basically my blow dart.
This is a strange surprise. Not quite what I was expecting. Now I must find Washington and interrogate him.
Look, get down. Why don't you just go run back around there? So I can do that.
Splendid party, wouldn't you say? He has been looking rather pale, though. And his pocket.
Aye, none of that here, friend. Up with ye. I'll have you a scalp. You think you can escape us?
Oi! Stand still.
I have to make 5 people berserk, don't I? Oh, 4. Alright, so as long as I don't miss these next 2 shots, I can still do that.
I need to get to Washington first. Then I'll worry about the artifacts.
Really? Yeah, well, I'm in Virginia. This is definitely Mount Vernon. Because I went there last year, about a year ago.
Sure you shouldn't be in bed?
I am fine, George.
a good host for my sake. Go to the wine cellar and get something special for our guests.
I will. Gentlemen?
My brother is a bright spot in a troubled land. If I may make one request before I depart this life, please leave him in peace. He should have nothing to do with the troubles of the Templar cause.
We all respect that sentiment, sir.
You have my thanks, gentlemen. Master Smith, are you ready to leave on your voyage?
Aye, sir. I shall return with answers.
Master Wardrop, are you likewise engaged with the manuscript?
Yes, sir. We will soon know its meaning.
Then I bid you take your leave.
Washington can barely stand on his own 2 feet. Better be right about him, Liam. Because I'm about to murder a dying man.
George is quite the rum fella, is he not?
Oh, do not get your hopes up. He has eyes only for Sally Fairfax.
That hussy! What if her husband finds out?
And colour and sound.
It's starting to feel there are a lot of unhappy wicks to the west.
I wish my little daughter could see this. Those flowers are truly impressive, I must say.
Ever fancied someone?
So beautiful.
Oh, it's done. You are too late, assassin.
It's never too late to ruin Templar plans, Master Washington.
But my plans are already in motion. Even leading you here has given my allies time to escape. Thank you for making my end a quick one.
And thank you for revealing your master plan, you scheming snake.
God damn it! Better hurry. I have to get to the Morgan. Liam, I hope you brought the ship around. Is that a ship mortar? That's not sported!
Report. What's her status?
Blue's down! Laser sticks!
Oh, there's no way I'm getting out of here alive.
All sail, shall take it!
Stunsails out! They're no match for us!
They've got help incoming, Captain! They're firing, sir!
Barton yourself!
You couldn't you enter retreat, Captain? Evans, take it here!
Brace yourselves! Lawrence Washington is dead.
You look disappointed.
The sickly way that man looked. he would have been dead in a month anyway. 2 other Templars got away. They're looking into the manuscript and box.
Did they have the artifacts?
I don't know. Perhaps. I can't be sure.
Then you did what was right by the Brotherhood. We'll find the objects later. Cheer up, Shay. It's a rare day we could sow such chaos among the Templars.
Perhaps. But to hear Washington speak, it didn't sound like they'd be too put out by the loss.
Well, that's what he'd want you to think.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna go grab a drink.
The memory appears to be fragmented. How much time has passed?
Few months, I think. That virus is cutting off our access to complete memories. They're readable, but messy.
The 7 Years' War will soon break out in the colonies.
A couple months?
Focus on assassin interference.
We'll do our best. Won't we, numbskull?
Blues down!
Killed Washington in 1752.
So grim about the homestead now that Miss Abigail and little Connor have passed.
Aye. I've seen Achilles crying.
Why shouldn't he?
It's just that he doesn't look sad. He looks furious. It's unsettling.
He's struggling with the law. We all are.
I know, but it's been months, and we've done little but search for this blasted manuscript and book.
Le Chasseur has the lead on the box. To meet him and Chevalier in St. John's.
Chevalier too? No hope of cheering me up then. When Achilles said whoever had the artifacts could access sites of great power, what did he mean?
I'm not sure I understand it myself, Shay. I had a long talk with Adewale about that. He believes the box can be activated to, well, project words or images.
Like a magic lantern?
What do you mean?
You know the magic lantern shows Father Connolly put on in the church basement? The box had a candle in it, I think. He put these little glass plates in front. Then we'd see the images projected on the wall like cathedrals in Rome. Bright and near as big as life.
Ah, yeah. I suppose it is. Except that it interprets the strained language of the manuscript, too. If the plate were of a banner in Latin, we'd see it in English.
How is that possible?
Who knows? I fear we might never truly understand how any of the pieces of Eden work.
Where in the world has the most beautiful girls?
I suppose it depends on your vision of beauty. A damsel from Corfu and one from Oslo are as different as chalk and cheese, but both can be lovely.
You see, opinions like that give a man a reputation for wisdom.
Yeah, thank you.
I would have just said Havana. The girls there have lusty buttocks and bosoms and feel no shame in putting them on display. But that's no slight against our lasses from home.
I suppose. We're almost there, Captain. Le Chasseur will be expecting us.
And Chevalier.
It's a small price to pay for a lead in the precursor box.
Short and sail! Get off the squall! Furlough!
Well met, sir. How fare ye?
See what you got.
Ah, well, good day.
Alright. I wasn't sure if that was on. he could act as a harbor master or not, and what do you call it? Repair the organ, because apparently it didn't just auto repair after that last after that victory. After that last mission.
What happened to your vessel?
I got myself into a bit of a scrape. Sent 3 ships in land to their watery grave. The Gerfaut nearly followed them down.
Just your fate has been better, Le Chasseur.
Indeed. My sources inform me that Samuel Smith has searched far and wide, looking for answers on how to make that strange box work. He just returned from Europe.
Where's he now?
Refitting his schooner. If you hurry, you can catch him there. Oh, remember those blueprints? Well, I had an engineer build that marvelous weapon for your ship. Master Puckle's gun fires more shots than an artillery brigade, and twice as fast.
Many thanks.
Anything for my hooded friends.
Finally, I got the swivel guns. Oh, it's a puckle gun. Slightly different. Like I said, it's a faster fire rate.
The main speed! Captain?
I will join you on this voyage.
Then shall we, gentlemen?
You are in a jovial mood, Shay?
Why shouldn't I be? I have a new weapon, and will soon have a chance to use it. Besides, Templars are usually well guarded, and I'm sure that Smith fellow is no exception.
I also took the liberty of ordering some improvements. Morgan now has a ram cut through ice itself.
There he is. Most fortunate timing. Lady Luck never ceases to smile on you.
He's seen us. Give chase.
But hold your fire. We must not damage the box or risk losing it to the sea. Can't this bucket go any faster?
At least my ship is still seaworthy, Chevalier.
Simpleton, you will destroy the box.
Our target is smart man.
Smith is the Templar's treasure. What he's doing in these waters is beyond me.
Maybe he came here to meet someone, or ran into your pirates. He's refitting his ship. So something must have happened.
If one of my allies attacked him, I would have known about it.
But he's back from a long voyage. Now's our chance to get him.
Smith controls most of the
Holy shit, guys!
Came out of the way. Washington.
Fuck off!
He probably still has it.
Shay's right. The box comes first.
So we can't sink him. We'll have to board his ship. We'll force him to beach.
That's right. Fuck right off, bitch.
More trouble, Captain!
Look, Captain. He's cutting through the ice.
It seems you're not the only one equipped with such a ram, Shay.
Let us hope ours fares just as well.
It worked. The way is clear. Once more, your fortune holds. But do not waste time congratulating yourself. Smith is getting away.
It's an ambush!
Halfway you sit, Diablo d'Enfer! Smith must not escape!
Well, fucking speed up, Shay!
Fire! Fire! the Royals the tops!
Nobody on my ship ever had to leave.
I don't see Smith's ship! There's Smith. He's moving again.
No doubt he hoped to be a spectator of your demise.
I'm glad to disappoint him. And he's still within reach.
Without arse and take.
He's off the wind!
Leave the main!
Spread our wings to the wind!
Aboard, Captain!
What wickedness is this?
Another Templar tactic. They can cover whole stretches of ocean with their flames.
Careful, Shay. We could be burnt to cinders.
It's nothing more than a last desperate throw of the dice. He knows we have him.
I'll just close my eyes and dream of warm Nassau.
Can we not turn south and sail into squall the Indian breezes?
Now we know where he was headed. Barson has an encampment here.
Follow him on land. Do not even think of firing the ship's weapons near that precious box.
I'll take care of this. Douse all but mates!
Douse
Hold down and clear up!
Really, Shay?
Stand still.
It will be your end, assassin. You will regret this. This cannot be. No! Do you even know what that is?
An ancient artifact. Treasure from those who came before.
Yes. It matters not. Some of the greatest scientific minds of all Europe could not make it work.
Now all I need is the manuscript, and all shall be revealed.
Alright, where am I going?
Loose mainsails! For sail! All sail!
Who's down? Man your seats!
Well, anchors on we are on course for a collision, sir!
Douse the gallants and
Oh, I thought I turned up. I didn't see the rest of the land.
all sail! Celtic!
Albany. Hang on. Look at this river. It's like all like. I mean, undiscovered location. Yeah, because that's Florida. Undiscovered location. We were down here when we went and killed Smith. Unless you're gonna tell me that Mount Vernon is somehow up here now? In Maine? When I know it's in fucking Virginia? Per se. Yeah, I remember going there, Anticosti. St. John's. Terra Nova. Yeah, because there's two bends, and Mount Vernon's right there. So how are you going to tell me that this is an undiscovered location when we've been there? Oh, right, what I was originally doing. So, is this supposed to be like Albany, New York? Because I'm fairly certain that... No, this can't be Albany, because... it's showing my mission as being right here in the United States, and that's just a little too far north. Because Buffalo is like right about here, I think, like on the tip of the Great Lake here, and Albany is only a little more north than that. Like, this is looking like it's in fucking Canada. Although I do, but where it does show it's supposed to be on. It's probably supposed to be Albany, New York.
Well, what do you be needing today?
And how long are you planning to stay?
Why is Albany a restricted area?
You're here. Congress is still in session. George Washington and his militia have fired on French troops under Jumonville. The French are calling it an act of war.
George Washington. You mean Lawrence's younger brother?
Yeah, it's the same. Speaking of Lawrence Washington, once you eliminated him, James Wardrop has moved up in ranks. All the Templar resources are at his disposal now.
What about the manuscript?
My sources in New York confirm that Wardrop has it. I also learned that he is here at the Congress under heavy guard.
Shay, find Wardrop. Get that manuscript.
This place is thick with Templar troops. Liam and I will make sure he doesn't escape.
Alright. Sneak into the Congress protected.
Johnson was here.
Who's he?
Well, he's a trader and was colonel of the Warriors of the Six Nations for a while. He's responsible for the New York levies now, I think. He also...
I don't need to...
Is that Ben Franklin?
That must be the Templar William Johnson. Perhaps he has the manuscript, or knows where it is.
As I have stated previously, I believe we need a national union, granted by an act of parliament, but bringing greater independence to our colonies. The French are an immediate threat, and we are ill prepared to face them. To put it bluntly, the colonies must join, or die.
Rousing speech, Master Franklin.
That
But do you truly believe Great Britain will grant our colonies autonomy?
They have little choice, Master Johnson. You know the remoteness of this frontier better than most.
Yes, but let us leave politics for another day. I wanted to thank you for your research.
Of course, of course. In the brief time I could examine that box, I could tell it was something unique. From ancient Egypt, you said? Well, as I mentioned in my letter, I am quite ready to electrify it.
Excellent. We will have the box delivered shortly. As for the manuscript... Captain?
I apologize, sir, but Master Wardrop refused to hand it over. He said the risks were too great.
The risks? Ah. I apologize. You will have the manuscript and the box in the briefest of delays.
You mangy excuse for a uniform. Run to Fort Frederick and tell Master Wardrop he had better cough up the manuscript post-haste. Else I will have him scalped.
Yeah, and I know William Johnson doesn't...
I can't let that lobster captain reach Wardrop.
Suppose it depends on King George. I think we need a stronger colonial government, with or without his majesty.
Now to Wardrop and the manuscript.
What the fuck are you doing, Shay? Why would you not jump to that ledge?
Soldier, do not stop on my behalf. Again, young man, we will make a soldier out of you.
I'll take that, you Templar dog.
No! You have no idea what you're doing, fool!
Keeping the people free from your control.
How free will you be when the French undermine these squabbling colonies?
These colonies would be far better off without the Templars pulling the strings.
We bring order from chaos. If everything is permitted, no one is safe.
Even the devil can quote scripture to suit his own purposes.
Now, wasn't there a boat along this river that I could use to return to my ship? There we go.
Captain's help!
Give me some speed!
Check every sail!
As much sail as you can!
I don't have it anymore.
Studs out! Let's get moving!
You know, it probably would have been faster if I had just gone around the other side of the island. Don't you fucking slow down. Keep her going.
Ease off the wind! Reef! Shorten all sail!
Sleepy Hollow. I've been here. A couple times I had to drive through here to get to Yonkers for football games.
We're late. The sky is getting temperamental.
That's not the only thing, is it? Master Franklin, sir. My name is Shay, and this is my associate Hope. William Johnson told us to give you these.
Ah. Thank you, but I'm afraid I must delay my experiment.
Delay it? Why?
The army confiscated my lightning rods. They are essential to conducting the electricity I need to vivify your box.
Master Johnson would not want you to have to wait.
Perhaps there is something you can do, then. Soldiers have been hauling things away all day. Perhaps they could tell you where they've taken my lightning rods so you could get them back.
At your service, sir.
Begin your investigation at the market near the docks. I will stay here and help with the preparations.
Just give me 1 second.
This is intolerable. I can barely conduct my research anymore.
Everyone is having metal confiscated nowadays.
Yes, yes. The army will melt it down and turn it into weapons. War is upon us.
So, Master Franklin, what is this?
A Leyden jar. It temporarily stores power in the form of vitreous and resinous electricity.
Really? What will you do with the jar when it is full?
Ah, what will I do with all my jars? For this experiment, we will need an entire energy storage system. The many units fire at once,
this game?
So I call it a battery. It should make your interpretation box operate.
Why use Eagle Vision to find my target when I can just follow find where the heaviest amount of guards are? Go there. Shay, why would you not jump to the building?
This is heavy.
The weather is getting worse. You know where the warehouse is, soldier?
Aye, sir.
Yeah.
I'm sure you're seeing things, but I'll take a butcher's. see that strange stuff in Benjamin Franklin's garden?
I keep well clear of that place. They say that man messes with lightning.
Speaking of lightning, I reckon there's a storm coming.
Aye. Let's hope she demurs until we're off duty.
You! Stop there!
Darling, you up for a pint?
Sure, if you bring your mates.
That's bleak.
Is that the last of it?
Yes, it is, sir.
Good. Put it with the rest.
Stop, I tell you! Oi! You!
That here now, can we?
I wonder what Master Franklin plans to do with these rods. The storm's getting worse. Let's hurry back to Franklin.
Shay, thank goodness! Quick! Help me with the rods!
It's a map. Where is that?
Portugal! Lisbon, I'd stake my life on it!
Make yourself scarce, Shay. The militia will be here any minute. I'm sure they will have questions.
What about you?
I'm a devoted housekeeper.
Right.
Now, where am I going? 2 bends? One thing that, like, I'm confused about is if this is supposed to be Alright, for A, Sleepy Hollow is not that fucking close to Albany, for one. Pretty sure it's not. Yeah. No, Sleepy Hollow ain't nowhere near fucking Albany. That's one. For two, this looks like it's like the fucking bayou of fucking Louisiana, not the fucking Hudson River, as it should be. The Hudson River looks nothing like this, and nor do I think it ever looked like this. Because the Hudson River, from like all across, is just a clear fucking river. All this land in the middle would not be here. So the fact that it, excuse me, the fact that it is
the nearest bureau is near Mount Vernon. Pope will be expecting me.
What is that?
Is there something in the water? What in heaven's name?
Oh, it's ammo. That's cool.
Lisbon is near as large as London or Paris. Are you sure you can find this one place?
Sword clear as day, Hope. It's a convent, right close by the harbor. I might have visited the sisters once or twice.
Given your present knowledge of the site, this duty falls upon you. You understand what must be done?
Find the Precursor Temple and retrieve the Piece of Eden.
Finally obtained a ship for crossing the ocean. Have no worries. I will keep the Morgans safe in New York.
Thank you. Liam and I will leave straight away.
Liam is unavailable at present. Your crew and ship await. Be careful, Shay. Pieces of Eden are powerful relics.
Feast of All Saints. What a sight. And here I am, looking for a relic from the time before Adam and Eve. Strange days indeed.
Benedictus est, Domine, Deus universi quia de tua largitate accepimus vinum, uo tibi offerimus fructum vitis et operis manum hominum, ex quo nobis fiet votus spiritualis. In nomine Patris et Filii et Spiritus Sancti. Gratia Domini nostri Iesu Christi, et caritas Dei, et communicatio Sancti Spiritus, et cum omnibus vobis. Et Sancti Tui benedicant tibi. Natus nostri omnipotens Deus et, dimissis peccatis nostris, perducat nos ad vitam aeternam.
Where did you drop? Go up.
Acepimus vinum, quo tibi oferimus, fructum vitis et operis manum hominum, ex quo nobis fiet votus spiritualis. Orate, fratres, ut meum ad vestrum sacrificium acceptabile fit apud Deum Patrem omnipotentem.
Shay, why do you do that stupid shit? Go to the fucking platform. Grab other shit. Alright.
This must be it. The precursor site. What do we have here? The artifact.
Shay, why? Here, instead of jumping to the pole that's right in front of me, let me jump down to the tree that's fucking collapsing.
did God do this to them?
God had nothing to do with this.
So what's the next city you want me to smite? What happened in Haiti happened in Portugal. A great earthquake. Thousands dead thanks to your damned manuscript!
This cannot be.
Shay, a person cannot start an earthquake!
A person meddling with these precursor machines could. You saw the box, Hope. The temple was filled to bursting with that kind of power. You made me slaughter innocents!
How dare you!
You defend him? Achilles sent me in there like Macandal sent his man in Haiti.
What the hell's going on? Stop this! The operation was delicate. Perhaps
you are shifting the earth itself. Who are you to decide what city falls next?
Get him out of here.
Liam is a fool if he thinks I'll leave this be. Achilles cannot be trusted. He must never find another precursor temple. I don't care that he's mentor, or that his family is dead. There's no excuse for this level of madness. Only one thing to do.
Why is that in Port Manor a restricted area? Was the door broken?
There's no turning back now.
Such hopes for you, Shay.
Achilles, I have to do this.
And what is it you're doing, exactly? Stealing from your brothers? Betraying me?
Someone must make amends.
Make amends? You have no idea what you're doing. The future of the whole continent, maybe the whole world, is tied up in that manuscript.
Perhaps. But we don't have the right to decide that future.
The right? We have the responsibility!
We are responsible for killing innocents and destroying cities. This mad grab for power. It ends now.
I will not let you destroy everything we have built! Assassins! Stop him! Stop Shay!
A Chevalier gone mad! He'll destroy the manor!
Don't give him the sacrifice! Slip him away! Find him again!
Hold there!
plans. Won't you listen to reason, Shay?
I hope.
Get him from here! Watch him sight him!
Ready to take him down?
Have you gone mad?
You will have to run faster than that!
Resistance is not...
That's enough!
Give back the manuscript, Shay. I'm sure Achilles...
I cannot! I will not let this happen again. All those souls lost. One more hardly matters.
Shay!
What do you mean, did not kill anyone? Who'd I kill?
What is this?
A glitch in the memories. There seems to be more data. Okay, Numbskull. I can't pull you out of the chair right now. You'll just have to see this through. This is bizarre. These memories seem to take place some 20 years after the one we just saw.
Are you certain?
Positive. This means... Shay must have survived that fall.
If he is the man I believe him to be, then he has. Keep going.
The data is fragmented. This memory is incomplete. Let me see what I can do. Listen up. We need to find out what Shay's up to. This memory's gonna look a little rough, but I'm like 90% sure sequencing this memory won't kill you.
Oh, only 90?
All right, Numbskull. We don't know where Shay is or what he's doing there. So keep your eyes and ears open.
I want to know the reason Shay came to this place.
You heard the man. Let's move.
Where am I? Kind of looks like France. Maybe London.
Et alors? Vous l'avez trouvé? Ouais, Benjamin Franklin est à Notre-Dame.
Yeah, this is France.
Si on se magne, on devrait le rattraper. Arrêtez de vous branler! Allons-y!
Benjamin Franklin. That's who Shay is after.
Franklin traveled to England and France, and that guy said Notre Dame. Shay must be in Paris. Time to show me what you got.
Eliminate the threat. Protect Franklin.
Ça vient! Ça
Shay, fucking get on the ladder.
n'échappera pas cette fois!
Shit!
What happened?
That's all the data we have. We can't explore this memory further. For now. Shay couldn't have died, then appeared in France 20 years later. We're missing something. Shay's memories are scattered in chunks throughout the cloud. The servers are messed up from the virus, so we can't access all of Shay's life at once.
Gonna have to do this the old-fashioned way, sequence through
Hit
everything.
a wall and I'm busy with something. Why do you go meet Otto Berg? You'll find him squatting in one of the offices.
Shay Cormac is an assassin. But he is unlike the ones you have used for your entertainment products in the past. I believe Shay may be the most important assassin who ever lived. Your research will help me achieve something I have wanted for a very long time. Shay's story may have something to offer you as well.
There's another server we can access to get to the next chunk of Shay's memories.
Excellent.
I'm gonna need the numbskull back if we're gonna proceed.
Your next task is clear. But please reflect.
I got tired of waiting for Melanie's stupid repair crew, so I got this piece of shit working well enough to get you to the lobby and back. I'll get your Animus prepped while you're downstairs. I've added the location to the next server on your map. Get going.
Shit! I forgot. The server is behind a level 1 security lock.
I have granted you level 1 security clearance. I trust there will be no further delays.
Great! Now you can get into the server room. Once you restore the servers, I'll load the next set of Shay's memories to your Animus.
Sean's old coffee stand.
Don't you dare show your face without restoring the servers.
Alright, well damn.
And you're in.
Alright.
All points ready.
Begin.
Go, go, go!
Who are you? Don't you touch her!
Oh, for God's sake, restrain him. You, give me the child. Oh, shush now. You're all right.
Elena!
Calm down, Mr. Berg. I promise you I won't hurt your daughter.
Who are you?
My name is Warren Vidic. I work for Abstergo Industries. You quit the Uti Yaga regiment and became a freelance mercenary in order to afford better care for Elena's cystic fibrosis. How's that working out for you?
Arkele!
I have an offer for you.
I don't work for people I don't know.
It's not that kind of offer. I'm going to remove an item from my pocket.
What is that?
This little pill? It's actually for her. Go on, little one. Have some medicine.
Stop!
There now. Isn't that better? This pill will cure her. It isn't on the market, but it can be yours if you agree to participate in a little training program I put together.
What does Abstergo need with someone like me?
Oh, you won't be working for Abstergo. However, if you perform, Abstergo could work for you.
I want one thing before I agree.
Name it.
That one there. He upset my daughter.
I understand. Gentlemen, release Mr. Berg. Jenkins, give him your gun.
What?
Now!
Yes, sir.
Satisfied?
It's a start.
Well, shit.
Great job, Numbskull. Data we have is pretty raw, but it's enough to move forward. Get back up here. Double time. It looks like restoring servers also clears the virus from some of the other systems.
You are making excellent progress. I am eager to see what Shay will show us next.
Level 1 clearance will also let you into some of the other parts of the building as well, if you need to stretch your legs in between anime sessions.
I don't know why that door's not working. Anyway, what's this one about? Giovanni Borgia. I'm trying to remember who he was. Definitely an Ezio Ezio trilogy character.
These hand-drawn animations are fantastic.
We're making good progress here.
I don't see any tablets on the floor in here. What about over here? Nope. Here's one. And these are still level 3. Oh, those are data servers down there. I never noticed that before. So somehow moving farther away from the computer makes me more able to
Latham Kenway remains a controversial figure for me. I have great respect for him. After all, he was the Grand Master of the Colonial Rite. charged with finding a precursor site. Haytham was cunning and ruthless, but he had a streak of emotional weakness that ultimately triggered his downfall. He lost his father when he was a child, and the British Grand Master Reginald Birch raised him to become a Templar Knight. Haytham eventually learned that his father, Edward, had been an assassin. That he chose to stay a Templar, rather than follow in his father's footsteps, indicates to me that he believed he was already on the right path. When Haytham discovered that Birch was the one who murdered his father, he and his sister killed him in revenge. I believe this was the beginning of his downfall. Templars kill for efficiency, not petty emotions. When he discovered that his son Connor was an assassin working against him in the colonies, the same emotional weakness stayed his blade. A pity Connor did not show him the same mercy.
Helix is still up and running, but it looks like there could still be some interruptions in the service.
Okay. The numbskull is in another Animus session, and I've required caffeine. All is right with the world.
Good.
This isn't really your kind of mission, is it, boss?
Every mission is important in its own way.
Still, I bet you'd rather be out with the rest of the team, hunting Sean Hastings or something.
Wouldn't you?
Hell yeah. I want a front row seat for that show.
Any word from Sorkin?
He's scheduled to update me in 43 minutes.
Good.
Can I ask you something?
Of course.
What's it like, using an Animus?
I went through the Animi training program. It felt like the drills we used to do in the UT Jaeger.
You never use a normal Animus like this one? To relive your own genetic history?
Only once.
Really? Who were you?
I was a young man. On the Viking raid on Lindsey Farm.
793, northeastern coast of England. Sorry, history nerd. So, how was it?
It was summer. Good sailing weather. The monastery was a center for religious studies, and we crashed into the city like a tidal wave.
And?
We pillaged and burned. They thought we were demons. The details of the memory were so vivid. I lost myself in the bloodlust. I defeated a Saxon, a great warrior, but did not want to kill him. I invited him to join our clan.
Ah, Norse adoption rituals. The chance to sail the world with the Vikings.
Yes. A chance to see the world as it really is.
What happened then?
He wept. Then he cried out that God had abandoned his people and that nothing remained but chaos. I felt such pity for him. I killed him without a second thought.
After we're done here, are we gonna have to kill the numbskull?
We will see.
You know, it's kind of disconcerting, like how quick, like how nonchalantly she asked that question. Like, are we gonna have to kill him? Almost like that was like an everyday occurrence to kill the people that you know work for you.
Hey, boss. Calling from Germany?
Yes, I am in Essen, searching for an artifact called the Ankh of Isis. Can you tell me anything about it?
Give me a minute to fire up my machines here. Okay. Not much. There's an obscure file from the data dump scanner that mentions it. It was allegedly 14th century Germany, where an assassin named Lucas Zergberg fought a Templar offshoot called the Brothers of the Cross. How original.
That's the file that led me to this bland shit pile. Is there anything else? Anything outside of Abstergo official records?
Nobody's ever seen the thing. There's all kinds of stories about its history. From Roman Gallia, Egypt during the Middle Ages, and even a cell of modern-day assassins. Oh. And it apparently raises the dead.
Is there any evidence to support this?
None at all. You know what I think? I think this is bullshit the assassins are spreading around so that people like us waste our valuable time sniffing after it. Smells like a trap.
Agreed. Keep an eye out for new information about the Ankh. While it may not lead to an artifact, we may be able to follow the data back to some assassins.
You got it, boss. Where are you off to next?
Cuba. I'm going to excavate the observatory.
So they're still, even after all these years, they're still trying to get access to
Sorry, but this is a restricted area.
What's this one about? Ezio. Labeling Ezio as a serial killer. The fuck is wrong with these people? I mean, are they technically right? Sure. Did kill a lot of people. But to brand him a serial killer, that's just... Oh, this just feels wrong. That wasn't there earlier. Wasn't Torres that Templar Grandmaster that I believe hardly anybody gives two fucks about? I mean, I know, I sure certainly don't.
If I said that was the craziest shit I'd ever seen, would that be the most obvious statement ever?
Shay has been through a severely traumatic experience.
Okay. Second most obvious statement ever.
Continue exploring his memories. The best is yet to come.
Good to see you're feeling better.
Thank you. Mr. Finnegan, was it?
Sweet Mother Mary. Have we taken in the village idiot?
Barry! Remember, Shay, I'm Cassidy, and this is...
Barry!
You've been ill for weeks.
I hate to have been a burden.
See? He's a civilized fella.
Aye, for a clumsy deckhand. Probably fell off his ship half drunk.
Barry!
He's right.
Does Shay not remember who he is?
Want?
What's going on?
You wretch, how dare you!
Shut up, woman.
Ow!
Leave her alone. Ah!
Now what are you going on about?
Stay out of this, you fool!
Well, I was going to, but... Now you've made things personal.
Your mother will mourn you. And don't come back! Thank you, Shay. In my younger days, I could have taken them one-handed.
Why were these men bothering you?
Ah, the usual. They feel they're owed money because they're not harming citizens. Mark me words, those gangs are going to be the downfall of this city.
Wait here, I have something for you. It won't do you any good walking around Starkers. Here, try these on. They were our sons.
I suppose, if you're looking for trouble, you'll be needing these.
Thank you.
Don't you look a right gentleman?
Gas.
Did I have a book with me?
Just those peculiar weapons.
Thank you both. If you'll excuse me. The manuscript is at the bottom of the Atlantic.
He's already got the Templar cross on his uniform. If you look right across the chest on that belt, he's already wearing the Templar cross.
You'll regret this. The Finnegans are dead. Hear me? Dead! Putting your nose in other people's business ain't nice! You picked the wrong side! You'll regret this! And so will the Finnegans!
What have you and your friends got against the Finnegans?
I got no gripe. My boss sent me over.
Ah, and where's he set up?
You can't miss it. There's always black smoke rising from the courtyard of that building.
Don't make this difficult for yourself.
Dodge that, you turd!
I'm back here right
Let
now!
us make our stand, brothers!
I'll give you...
Quick! Help your master! I'd like to see you dodge these! Brothers! Join me against the enemy! Now you'll taste death!
Guards, help!
I didn't mean to kill the
Let us
civilian.
make our stand, brothers! My blade, your...
I can shoot him!
Some random ass dude is just like, I could shoot him. Uh-huh. Yeah, I know. I already did the fucking thing.
clear shot!
Don't make this difficult for you.
And it doesn't let me fucking do it. It's like counter. And it gives me 0.2 seconds to press the button. I get it! You don't have to keep fucking putting the tutorial up on the screen every time. Oh, come the fuck on! Are you fucking kidding me? Don't get shot, but we're gonna make it so that way anytime someone goes to shoot at you, you don't get a chance to fucking respond, and then you just get shot. I fucking get it. If I get shot one more time, I'm saying fuck it, and I'm just killing them, slaughtering anybody that gets in my path. This is getting fucking ridiculous. Shay, move! And now I'm almost dead, so I'm definitely not surviving anything with all those guns on me. But it's like fucking hell, and I'm like spamming the fuck out of circle. Because I'm like, hey, how about you drop down before, you know, you get shot, protect some health, or we'll try to do this optional objective. And then Shay's just like, how about no?
will help us smoke.
Be at ease, Master Cormac. We are friends. The Finnegans were worried you might take matters into your own hands. I am Colonel George Monroe.
Colonel?
I came to help, but I see I am late. Thank you for dealing with these foul criminals. They were a blight on New York.
What do you care? You redcoats are nothing but landlords. The townsfolk here are grinding away, trying to make a living.
I cannot blame you for having that impression. Some of my comrades have been less than helpful. But I take a different approach.
And what is that?
I care. I want to see these colonists safe and prosperous.
Noble words.
Perhaps actions will convince you otherwise, Master Cormac. Here. Reclaim what they have stolen. Now let us use some of that money for the good of the city. I realize you have no reason to trust me, Master Cormac.
You said you were a friend of the Finnegans.
I am. Their late son worked for me. You are much like him.
How so?
He cared. And he wanted to do good by the people. We shared a dream, he and I. That of making the world a better place. Mere survival is not enough. Full bellies, warm clothing. Freedom from want is the greatest freedom of all.
It almost sounds like you have goodwill towards the people you govern.
I do not govern, Master Cormac.
Produces hives about the place.
Assist.
Causes fit men to walk with a limp.
See this neglected edifice, Master Cormac? We can make it better. Urban renewal is a new science, but one that has already proven effective on the continent. I've arranged for resources. Use them to improve that building.
What fine work!
The neighborhood will be much better now.
I suspect New York will prosper under your watch, Master Cormac. You can do great things for this city and its citizens. After all, a man needs purpose. Farewell for now, Master Cormac.
The Colonel strikes me as an honorable man. Someone who wants to do what's right. And he may have a point. With everything that has happened. With what I've done. I can't change the past. But maybe there's a future for me here. And maybe, just maybe, I can do what's right this time. I should head back to the Finnegans. Let them know I'm fine.
Shay, Colonel Monroe told us what happened.
You, sir, are a fool. But thanks.
Master Cormac, I am sorry to bother you when you were barely out of your sick bed.
No, I've had enough of being cooped up.
Then perhaps you could get a friend of mine out of trouble. He discovered a nest of criminals developing strange weapons. Look at these. Bullets as loud and bright as firecrackers. If we might have a moment alone. His name is Christopher Gist. And he might be in over his head. I fear these brutes will hang him like a dog.
I will not let those outlaws have another victim.
Good. The villains are entrenched at Old Fort Arsenal. I have urgent business in Albany. Please tell Master Gist to join me there.
you hear, dearie? They are hanging a man in the old forge.
Oh, 'twould be a shame to miss that.
Not save him by just shooting the rope.
Halt! We need to have words! You have to get tired of it. Ah! I will not let you slip away, Jack. Mark my words. Halt! Let us have a word.
Can you kindly fuck off? Fuck this game. It's seriously starting to piss me off now. Like, oh, we'll only give you 3 minutes to get inside this heavily defended fort, shoot the rope, and on top of that blow up 3 barrels of firecrackers. There's no way he fucking did that in real life. Better fucking prompt for that one.
I see him again. We were on the right track. Get him!
Good show, Shay. Ran them right out of their own den.
Well, I was looking for a new place to live.
Well, don't put your name on the door yet. There may be a few men left on their ship. Look, the bird is nested right over there.
The Morrigan. What is she doing there? That's my ship, friend. Begging your pardon, but I must go fetch her back from those louts.
Oh, wait! I can hardly let you do that alone.
Help me if you can, then.
Keep your wits about you, Shay. Criminals are everywhere, and most of them look just like law-abiding citizens.
And they've been harassing the people who've nursed me back to health.
Sounds like good folks.
They are. Perhaps you know them. Barry and Cassidy Finnegan.
I've never met them, but I knew their son. Careful now. These ruffians can be anywhere. You can draw them out by making noise.
Oh, I've got something better than that.
Well, you seem to be more than capable of taking care of this matter. I tell you what, I shall find a new crew for your vessel, in case you have to leave post-haste.
Time for some stewardess. So long.
Scatter! Grenade!
So long.
Hold! I'm back here!
She's a fine ship. And true to my word, I found a crew for her. I did leave one position unfilled, though. Tell me, Shay, do you have a first mate?
He's long gone.
Then I apply for the post, Captain.
Welcome aboard.
As your first mate, may I suggest our next destination? The Colonel will be expecting me to report back.
My thoughts exactly. Colonel Monroe said he'd be in Albany.
Splendid!
What service can I provide you? Later then.
Well, he can do nothing for me, so...
In good health, I see.
Thanks to the captain here.
Tis a fine vessel, Captain Cormac.
Thank you, Colonel Monroe.
Master Gist, did you learn more about our conspirators and their new weapons?
Well, only that their base of operations is a French fort further downriver.
It's a little close for comfort, isn't it?
If the French have installed a fort in our territory, they are likely preparing an assault. New York could burn. Will you join us, Master Cormac?
Aye. Enough innocents have died already.
Might I suggest we improve our vessel? The Morrigan is good, but with a few more supplies, she could be unstoppable. And there's a French outpost nearby I happen to know.
I like the sound of that. sort of business are the French up to there? Just occupying the territory?
It is an economic incursion more than a geographical one. Some of the ruffians are sponsored by enemies of the colonies. They intend to undermine local authorities.
I've heard they steal from civilians and resell essential goods for 10 times the price.
It's always the little fella who gets skinned. Colonel, you and Gist here seem inspired. Is there something in the water? Or in the whiskey?
Why do you say that, Cormac?
I think Shay here is skeptical about our intentions towards our fellow man.
I understand, but there is no need. I simply want these colonies to be a place of safety, development, and purpose.
Funny. I thought rich men wanted them to be a place of profit.
I am not a rich man, Master Cormac. Money is a means to an end, not an end in and of itself.
Says you. I think it's a fine end to a game of cards. Not far now, Captain.
Haul down and clew up!
Away anchor!
Really, Cormac? Really, dude? Get the fuck up there.
Charles, n'en rien jusqu'à ce qu'on se remette de sa blessure. On double les patrouilles jusqu'à nouvel ordre.
C'était quoi ça?
C'était rien que ton imagination.
Continuez à le faire courir. Attaquez des deux côtés.
Optional objectives. Done.
Donc je me suis enrôlé pour une autre année.
Holy shit, Shay.
Good show, Shay. Now let's use those materials to give the Morrigan more firepower. We will need more. Splendid! That fort and their defenders will tremble before the Morrigan.
Captain has the helm! Your ship is in fine form, Master Cormac. That fort should offer little resistance.
I rather hope the frogs offer some, else this will be a dull day.
Never wish for battle, Master Fist. There is plenty around here for any of our lifetimes.
Besides, if we find the fort's commander, the French will surrender, no?
Indeed, that is a sensible strategy. But we will have to wear down the fort's defenses first. Otherwise, they will just dig in like a wounded bear.
Squall, pick it up, Captain! There's our target ship! Knock her down like a game of ninepins!
Begin by hitting her towers.
As the Colonel said!
There, Captain! A good shot of finisher! On your mark, Captain!
Captain!
Fire!
That's got them! We'll be easy prey for their mortars, sir!
Fire!
No trouble, Captain!
This gale's got teeth, Captain!
Enemy heading for us, sir! Schooner by the rigging! No ships belong to King Louis! Take the hit, sir!
Fire! Fire!
They're firing a fire! Weakest point there, sir!
Ready, Captain!
Fire!
Hammered us that time!
Fire! Short sail! Mates out! Let's go! All sail! Shall take it! Ease off the wind!
Superb! Now find the fort commander!
Hey Shay, I don't know if you know this, but the fucking circle button is supposed to be a counter.
Chasseur.
Shay. It has been so long. Were you on a special mission?
Yes. From Achilles.
How interesting. So am I.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
Ah, but then I would tell your brothers that you are alive. You have to kill me, Shay.
Street urchins fight with more skill.
Because apparently Shay doesn't know what a fucking counter button is. It's like, press circle to counter. Okay, well I'm fucking pressing it, and you're still doing nothing.
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur!
Do what? Assassinate me? I thought that was your specialty.
We could both just leave.
Ah, but then I would tell your brothers that you are alive. You have to kill me, Shay.
Are you fucking kidding me?
Don't make me do this, Le Chasseur! We could both just leave.
Ah, but then I would tell your brothers that you are alive. You have to kill me, Shay.
Let him think he's losing us. We'll surprise him soon enough. Keep running. Resistance is not in your best interest. Desist!
You are always good at your business, Shay.
As were you. Tell me, what are you doing inland?
Special weapons. Poisonous gases to use against colonial authorities. I am merely a delivery man.
And may your final delivery be swift.
Le Chasseur was right. I had no other choice. If the assassins find out I'm alive, they'll come after me.
While you were busy taking down that fort, I happened to stumble upon the treasury.
You don't say.
It was the damnedest thing. Well, in any case, amongst other things, I found maps and charts detailing various French trade routes.
What are you thinking, Gist?
I thought perhaps we could use them to help the Royal Navy and fill our pockets. I stored these maps in your cabin, Captain, should you wish to use them.
Alright, well, I am fucking shot. I think that's all I'm going to be playing for tonight. I might play more tomorrow. I don't know yet. But I don't have work since it's Memorial Day, so I'll see you all later. Peace.